my friends. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I am your mini medium on the psychic, wonderful A1R Psychic Radio and the Moonstruck TV. My brain started going a little bit faster and wanted to say Psychic Radio A1R. How's that? We're going to do it a little backwards. It's just one of those crazy, energetic days today. But I'm happy you guys are here. And of course, I'm always happy to be here and doing my weekly show and podcast. Today, I have to tell you, just to throw this out there. Um, uh, well, let me say, the last week has been a bit challenging for me. And I've had some as I call them, some curveballs or some maybe barriers. Not maybe not so much barriers, but I've had some emotional curveballs sent my way just over the last week, and it's been just one of those. I guess those days where you just have to sit back and take a deep breath and find the reason in it all and find uh, your your purpose and how you can apply that into um, the situation or into learning how to use your own. They what's the famous saying? Do as I say, not as I do. Right? Many times I will sit and I'm doing a reading and I'm sitting there giving intuitive advice or even just whatever spirit is bringing through. And it's like this little aha moment, like the light bulb goes off, and I go, oh my gosh, Stephanie, um, that's some great advice. Just to give back to myself, because I'll tell you, I do need to practice what I preach. And so, anyhow, without going, I'm not really going to go into real details, but I had a couple of very some difficult losses over the last week. So it's I think my well, I don't even think I know that my beliefs, my um, coming out about my gifts and my abilities over 4 years ago, or almost 4 years now, has given me the ability, if you will, to have peace within my heart and respond and react to death in a different mindset. So, it's death is never easy. So, we all process, death and you know, um, and also where our loved ones go. We all have our own, thoughts and beliefs, which I fully and highly respect all of them. So I think what's most important, and here's my little spiel for today. But of course, we'll be pulling some affirmation cards, and actually, I have a surprise. I have a couple cards, but really, just I think what's most important is to have faith, right, and to have faith, and wherever that faith lies, put all of yourself and your being into that faith. So, and I think that's all that matters. Whatever you believe in, just you know, I just hope that you can find peace with your beliefs and be able to apply that to your everyday life. So, anyhow, so yes, crazy stuff already, and we're only 10 days into the year. But I just, I'll tell you, I, you know, I feel like with what I do and sharing my gifts and doing readings and even my podcasts and my free readings that I do every Wednesday night on my Facebook page, that's what heals me and brings me joy. So some people think, oh my gosh, you just had this loss of someone very important to you. And how are you able to, you know, to jump on the saddle per se? And I said, it's not a job. So it's actually, it heals me. And I feel like every reading that I have done uh, today, really, and a little bit yesterday, has everything's happened for a reason, and the messages have been perfect for what I needed to hear, even myself. So, all right, let's pull our affirmation card. I've already pulled it, actually. I'm actually on it like Bluebonnet today. So, I've got the affirmation card, and I also have, I decided, since we're going into the new moon energy, so tomorrow is the new moon in Capricorn. And so, for those who aren't too familiar with moon energy and moon phases, I'll briefly tell you a little bit. Um, and so, the new moon is the time where, so you can do it today, tomorrow, the day after, you can even do it the next day after. But the new moon is the time to do reflection, it's time to manifest, it's time to put out into the universe whatever it is that you are wanting to see happen for yourself. And I say be selfish. It's okay to manifest for yourself. If you want to manifest for others, that's good too. But it's manifesting and putting out there what you are wanting to have come back. And we are in a karmic energy a year. So 2024 equals eight. And the year of the eight is that, that infinite energy. And that infinite energy is karmic energy. So everything, again, that you're putting out, it's going to come back to you tenfold for that matter. So make sure it's good, positive, optimistic, as best as you can energy. I know that our human side steps in and is like, has its human moments of the lower vibrational energy, and that's okay. Just stop, um, be mindful of what you said, and go, okay, all right, bring that back, change it up a little bit, and you'll see it'll become just natural, in a sense. So all right. So the new moon is that time to manifest. So the new moon, I decided to pull one of these beautiful moonology cards, and um, of course, I pull the card according to the number that I've been drawn to today, but I decided to actually pull the new moon in Capricorn, which the new moon in Capricorn says that your hard work is paying off. Now, just really quick, 'cause I want to get to my callers for tonight, but this fits beautifully with the fact of 2023 was such a hard year for so many people, it seems. And so everything that we have learned about ourselves, everything that we have learned about others um, in 2023, now it's that time to apply that to 2024. So all of the hard work, it doesn't have to be, work literally like your job, but work, the hard work of, you know, just going through the stuff um, and getting through it, right? Giving yourself credit emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is. But all that hard work is going to be paying off this year. So keep that in mind as we go into the 2024, and also this beautiful karmic energy. Um, so make sure you are manifesting and putting out exactly what you want to come back. So I decided to then, of course, pull our affirmation. And the affirmation I did pull according to the number I've been drawn to today that just keeps coming, which interesting enough, I kept seeing the number 203, a big number. I don't know what 203. So I wrote that down. I started kind of reflecting and actually started seeing the number 25. So we'll go with that. We don't want to count to 203. So pulled the 25th card, and the affirmation for this week for everybody states, nothing is impossible for the heart. Love will always find a way. And I thought this was so perfect for what I personally have been going through. But I wanted personally send this out to my oldest daughter, Mandy. So, Mandy, if you're listening, sweetheart, listen to this message, honey. So, nothing is impossible for the heart. Love will always find a way. And she'll know exactly what this is about. So, but for everybody else, I'll tell you, Love is a very high vibrational energy, and love will always um, overpower, if you will, um, the higher vibrational negative energy, if that makes sense. So make sure that you are applying and loving others, kindness, right? Humbleness, whatever it may be. That is how you reflect love. Love doesn't have to be, you know, the romantic love. Love is the higher vibrational feeling or emotion. So keep that beautiful love and light being sent out to everybody, for that matter, all around our world. We need it more than anything, and we need it very much so. Not to discount any other countries, but here in the U.S., we need that as we go into an election year. So, um, and I don't talk politics, so I'll just leave it at that. Okay. All right, my friends, let's do some fun stuff. Let's take our first caller. And I'm excited. I have Jade. I love that name, by the way. And Jade is from Canada. Hi, Jade. This is Mini Medium. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing fabulous. Um, can I just say, I love your name. I love Jade. I love that name. It's
And I'll be
ironic.
honest with you.
Yeah.
The name I was
Is that right?
given at birth was Jerry Ann.
Oh,
And I've learned my soul name is Jade. And a lot has happened in this last year. Um, a lot of closure, and the person that I was is no longer, and now I'm emerging as who I was supposed to be.
just gave me chills all over, my friend. Um,
What do you mean?
First of all, you gave me chills all over. I just and I'm fighting back some tears because um I personally know what you're talking about, where you're coming from. But without sounding cheesy or corny, I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you because I'll tell you, one thing I express to all of my clients as I do private readings or over Zoom or even on my podcast is that it's never too late to find our highest self. Never too late. So when you connect with your highest divine, your highest self, and you find that true soul's purpose, you find your true soul, life is magical. It's beautiful. So um, I say
Now I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all of this. Everything that I
got
thought to be was me in my life up to March of last year. I don't know. It was a lie. It was a hoax. It was right. And the reality that come to be is, yes. And I don't know. What am I supposed to do now?
well. I can help you with that or give you some guidance. Is that what you're kind of wanting to ask tonight, if you will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my friend. Okay. So,
Have some
couple of
feelings,
things.
but I just don't know how to go about it.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. And and may I say, I mean, I'm not a counselor. I don't have any kind of background with that, but just 27 years of doing readings and, connecting with, mediumship, my gifts and all of my other abilities. You know, uh, it's as far as I'm concerned, what you're going through is completely normal. So I don't want you to feel necessarily that, that you're lost, or that or you made any, wrong turns or whatever it may be. So it's very normal because what happens now, I don't know how old you are, nor you don't have to tell me because regardless, but the longer we're here on this earth, um, and have been programmed, quote unquote, to live our lives a certain way, it and then when we have that epiphany, or what I call that spiritual awakening or spiritual ascension, it really, couple things, and I'm going to be very kind of, I hope I'm okay to say this. I'm sure my producer will bleep me out, but it pisses you off because you went so many years of going, okay, I thought this way, I felt this way, and now I just had this awakening, and I know now this is my right path. But now, what do I do with it? And how do I get past what I thought for 15 years? How do I get past letting that go? you know um, I can personally 100% relate, my friend. um, Not to get into myself, because I don't want to talk about myself, this is about you. Just really quickly, I live in a very um, strong religious state, a particular religion, and I was born and raised in a sense in that belief. But at a young age, I realized that that was not my path, and converted into spirituality, if you want to call it that. Um, so I understand, and I see, you know, through my eyes what you're going through. Um, so let me tell you. Well, a couple things, just really quickly, because I have to ask all my callers always, always. Um, I am always drawn to numbers, every day for that matter. But on my days, I do my podcast and I do free readings tonight on my Facebook page. Spirit gives me numbers, and the number 25 has been very strong today. So I always ask, do you connect with that number as far as like a birth date, a death date? Um, this could be back when you were 25 years old, or, um, sometimes February 5th is where the 2-5 comes in. Do you resonate with that number by chance?
Um,
And if not, it's okay.
Not really.
Okay. No worries then. Okay. No worries. Um, just I take a couple callers a night, and then after the podcast, when I do my free readings, the numbers then tends to really connect with someone. Um, so let's move on. I pulled a
I
couple
get
cards.
angel numbers for people,
Do you?
and I get
Yeah.
spirits come and talk to me.
Good. Oh, I love that. I love that. So you know exactly what I'm talking
And
about.
I know that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yes, absolutely.
Um, and I
So
know
let
I
me
can do things with energy,
good,
but
good.
I don't know how to just let go and trust.
Yes. Yeah. That's part of the journey. That's the hard part. I would say that that I came to deal with as well, and it was a challenge for me. As I did readings and sat with people, the more validations that I got back from people, that what I was seeing, hearing, feeling, and knowing, the stronger that my gifts, if you will, my abilities got, but also the more I trusted it. So now, like just like right now, when I gave you that number, you didn't quite connect. My old Stephanie, my old ways would have went, okay, oh gosh, I just, I'm off today, I'm wrong. But I trust that there's a reason for that number, and we move forward, and I'll tell my clients, if it doesn't make sense, take it with you. It will. So it takes time. It also takes validation. So my biggest advice for you, my friend, and as you know, I pulled a couple cards for you, which I thought was very ironic because both cards are the number 3, and I think that's when you said March was when you had started to see the shift or change. Is that right?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So just some, some beautiful, connections. I don't believe in coincidences. So, well, I got my other caller waiting, so I need to wrap our call up. But let me just tell you, the biggest and most important advice I'm going to give you is to trust the process, and then to also make sure that you are forgiving yourself for any and quote unquote mistakes, but also make sure you're protecting your energy. Okay. Because that can get taken advantage of very easily.
Okay.
All right, my friend. If you please, message me. You can reach out to me on my website, mini-medium.com, and let me know who you are. And I'm happy to help give advice anytime I can. And if you have questions, just let me know.
All right. But that's what you see I'm supposed to be doing.
Absolutely, without a doubt, without a doubt.
All right.
All right, my friend. Good luck to you, and sending you so much good love and
Thank
light.
you.
All right, Jade. Have a great night, hon. Bye bye. Okay. All right. Man, time flies. We got time for Ashanti in New York. Hi, Ashanti. This is Mini Medium. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I am doing good, hon. I know we got probably about 5, 6 minutes. So, how can I help you tonight?
I had questions about my health and my love life.
Okay. Okay. Is there one that you're really wanting? I guess more, I won't say more important, but needing more answered, I guess, tonight than the
My
other.
health.
Your health, hon. Okay. Okay. Um, Okay, let me, I'm going to just pull a couple cards for you, just to see if anything really stands out, being that we're kind of short on time. But um, now, I like to throw this out there, doing this as long as that I have. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, so I can't give you any kind of advice or diagnosis, um, but I want to tell you, I just pulled 3 cards, and ironically, every single card is this cup is a cup. So in tarot, now I don't really use tarot cards and read them per se, but I listen to my gifts and my intuition, and then the cards will kind of help guide us a bit. Um, so it being that you pulled 3 cards with all cups, one of them reversed, the other's right side up. Um, Here is where um, and intuitively, my friend, as we all know, stress is a number one or one of the number one factors for a lot of our health issues. Um, one
It
thing
is.
that one thing that I am picking up with your energy, my friend, you are just so many cups are full and so many cups are overflowing. So much stress, so much stress, hon. Um, and so, just first off, let me tell you, I feel a, I should say, some of the health issues you are experiencing, there is a chance for them to get better or not be as difficult, pain wise or what may be, where stress can help, alleviating stress. So meditation, taking time just to go get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair done, whatever it is that you enjoy to do that, and not taking children with you, um,
Mhm.
or stressful in-laws or family. So take time for yourself first and foremost. I'm going to put that forward there, and letting some of this stuff go, especially the things that you cannot control. Because I feel in a sense that you worry, you're a worrier.
Yeah.
You stress, yeah, you stress over things that are completely out of your control. Um, and this is who you are. This is how you've been for many years. So now to try to reprogram and change that, it's not going to happen overnight. But when your health is being affected, then things need to happen obviously quicker. So just working on stress relief. Now, the other thing that I'm picking up on with health, um, uh, there's, um, I'm really drawn to I'm looking at your blood work, by the way. That's why I'm pausing intuitively. Um, have you had your have you had your thyroid checked?
No.
Okay. All right, my friend. So I have hypothyroid. I have Hashimoto's, which is where the thyroid, excuse me, is underactive. When the thyroid is not working the way that it should be, it causes so many things like it makes you feel really tired. You have no energy. Your hair starts falling out. Skin is really dry. Weight gain or weight loss. I wish I had the weight loss. I don't have that symptom.
Me too.
Um, this is why I'm telling you this, my friend, because I feel like I'm picking up on a very similar health issue like I have. So, just some suggestions: get some blood work, have your thyroid checked. Thyroid, it regulates so many things, hormones, all of that fun stuff that we, have here, as women. Um, so, I feel really, I'm not, I've got about 90 seconds as my producer showing me, but I'm not feeling any major red flags. And I will tell people, you know, I'm seeing red flags, I'm seeing worry for whatever may be, but a lot of your root cause is stress and then also hormone imbalance or the thyroid. So these are some things that I would say start with, and you may see that other things will get better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It makes a lot of sense.
Okay, good, good, good. Well, I've got about 60 seconds, hun, but please, if you want to reach out to me, and we can spend some more time, but my website is mini-medium.com, and feel free to message me, let me know who you are, and then we can continue a little bit more of this so that you get a little bit longer of a reading. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, hun. Have a beautiful night, okay? And I'll send you lots of good healing energy.
You too. Thank you.
You betcha. Bye-bye. All right, guys. We're wrapping up. It's your mini medium. I will see you next week, Wednesday. Have a great week. Bye, guys.